If you didn't watch the first part yet, so link in the description box. Disclaimer: all the character incidents are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this episode. On compare with your love, which is based on imagination, not on reality. After everything that happened at the office and in the park, the night felt too heavy for you. Your mind was still messed up and your heart was tired. You didn't want to go back home alone with your thoughts. That's when you Jungkook came to his place. But still, you were feeling different. Now you both were inside his apartment. It was big, quiet, and smelled like him. The clock ticked past midnight. The silence between both of you was not awkward. It felt healing right now. You can stay here for tonight. You slowly step inside looking around. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to bother you. You're not bothering me. You slowly sat down on the edge of the sofa, still feeling nervous. You were holding back tears again. He walked towards the kitchen quietly and placing his file on the table. Are you hungry? I can warm up something. You shook your head. I'm just tired. He nodded. Okay then, come with me. I'll show you your room. You nodded and got up. You followed him down to the hallway. He opened the door of his room and stepped aside. You can sleep here. There's a water on the side table. If you need anything, I'll be outside on the couch. You looked at him. For a moment, you didn't know what to say, but he noticed it. Okay, don't overthink. Just rest. You nodded quietly and stepped into the room. The bed looked too big for just one person, and yet it felt safe. He smiled a little. I'll leave you alone now. You grab his wrist gently. Wait. He stopped and turned back. Can you just stay here for a few minutes? You didn't have to talk. I just don't want it to be alone right now. He looked surprised for a second, but then his eyes softened. He nodded and sat down on the floor beside the bed. I'll say, take your time. You laid down, hugging the pillow close to your chest. He looked at you silently. After a few minutes, your breath became soft. He stood up and walked over and gently pulled the blanket over you. Good night, Ryan. And he left the room while closing the door quietly. The night was calm on outside, but your heart was not. Even though Jungkook's room made you felt a little safe, but still your hands were gripping the bedsheet and your forehead were wet. You were shaking your hand and sleeping because you had a nightmare. Suddenly you opened your eyes, breathing heavily. The room was dark except the dim light lamp. Your heart beating faster. Your hands started shaking. You sat up, hugging your knees. You didn't want to disturb him, but you couldn't sit here alone. Without thinking more, you opened the door and rushed out. He was sleeping on the couch. His arm was resting on his forehead. Jungkook? He didn't move. You stepped closer and touched his arm. Jungkook? He opened his eyes. Ryan? Your lips trembled. I had a nightmare. He quickly sat up. Come here. You didn't wait. You knelt beside the couch and hugged him tightly, holding your face on his neck. It felt so real. I saw Rahil again, and everyone blamed me. I felt like I was back there again. He wrapped his arm around you, one hand on your back, another one resting on your head. Shh, it's not real. He's gone. No one will hurt you again. After a few minutes, you pulled back, just a little, looked at him. Your eyes were wet. You are so kind with me, even after everything. Because I see the real in you. Maybe I care. Then I'm ready to say, your breath caught in your throat. I'm here, no matter what. You smile and whisper, can I sleep here with you? Of course. He stood up, holding your hand, quietly laid you on the there. You laid down on the couch. There, the space between you. It didn't feel cold. It felt safe, and after a few minutes, you turned to see his face. You thought you would fall asleep once you were beside him, but your brain couldn't shut up. The darkness didn't scare you anymore. Your head rested gently on the pillow, and you peeked at him. His eyes were closed. Jungkook, are you asleep? He opened his eyes without moving his head. I was getting there. Can I ask you something? Go ahead. Do you really sleep in the couch usually? He laughed softly. No, only when I have special guests who take over my bed without warning. You smile and then giggle into the pillow. I didn't take over, you offered. And yet I ended up on the couch. You both laughed. You turned on your side to face him properly. What if someone told you I have actually been in a contact with Rahil and the whole time? His face went serious for a second. Then I would probably felt for you harder because I know the person is lying. So you are falling for me? He raised an eyebrow. I never said that. But you just did. He smiled and shaking his head. And then you again said for him to confess again, like he did before. And what if I really had been hiding something from you till now? He looked into your eyes. The joking left the expression for a moment. Then I would ask you why. And I had I would wait until you were ready to tell me because I would still trust you. I think I'm glad it's you. Hmm? I mean, I'm glad it's you who I'm engaged, even if it was arranged, even if it started cold. I'm glad it's you. He didn't speak. I'm glad it's you too. When he pulled back, you smiled nervously. Still think I am a special guest? No, now you are someone I won't let go so easily. You blushed and turned to hide your face in the blanket. He chuckled. A few seconds later, you felt his arm wrap around your waist. His voice low, near your ear. Sleep, Fan. I'm not going anywhere. And you did. Next morning, you slowly opened your eyes, and for a moment, you were confused about where you were. Your head was resting against Jungkook's shoulder, and his arm was wrapped around you protectively. You were still on the couch, and you both were ended up last night. You blinked your eyes a few times, trying to move a little. Don't move, just a few minutes more. His voice was low and rough for sleep. You felt your cheeks burn. He looked peacefully, his long eyelashes resting on your cheeks. You tried to gently pull away, and while whispering, "I think I should go home now." But instead of answering, Jungkook slowly opened his eyes and looked at you. Then, without saying anything, he leaned in. Your heart skipped a beat. He both chuckled. He sat up properly, scratching a little, and he was shirtless. His hair was all over in the place, and somehow he looked perfect. You stood up fixing your clothes and hair nervously. Thanks for letting me stay here last night. If I say you can stay forever, would you? You give him a look. If I say I already live here secretly, would you do? Then I would ask you why I didn't see you every morning like this. Your breath hissed for a second. He reached down and tucked a loose strand of your hairs behind your ear. You step back as you take a deep breath and then turn back to the door. Okay, I should go before my sister start a drama. Yeah, but remember this couch is reserved just for you. You rolled your eyes and smiled wider as you walked out of his place. You opened the door of your house and stepped inside slowly, trying to act normal, but your heart was jumping again when a voice came behind from the sofa. Miss Ryan came back from a secret mission. I just went out for some fresh air. All night, did the oxygen take you hostage? Wait a minute. Where were you? With Jungkook. With Jungkook, you slept with him, Ryan. No, no, not like that. I mean, yes, I was at his house, but we were on the couch. Oh my god, you slept with him on the couch. Yes, but it's not what you are thinking. He didn't even touch me, and well, except when he covered me with a blanket and it just. Will you stop acting like a drama queen? I was innocent. Sure, sure, innocent. Next thing, You'll say, he read you a bedtime story. Tell me, was he shirtless? Arya. So that's yes. Okay, fine. He was, but I didn't look. Liar, I can see the stupid smile on your face. You turned red and hid your face with your hands. Then suddenly she stood and walked over with a serious face. Okay, okay. Joking aside, I actually have something serious to tell you. What? Dad finalized your marriage date. Whose marriage? Yours. What? With Jungkook. Excuse me? Yep, this Saturday. Saturday this week already. Dad said once you are already visiting his house and sharing couches might be as well sharing a marriage license. I'm going to pass out. Pass out on your wedding night. Not now.